see how it will, I mean, new moon, we'll see how it will affect everybody in the way of who's going, who's leaving, who's coming in. Because I do think that a lot of people are going to experience, you know, an energy that's not working out, finally getting chucked, and an energy that is just beginning for you. Guys, sorry, it's raining like crazy over here and it like activated my nose. Holy Spirit, activate. Okay, Sagittarius. I'm talking to you, Sag. Do you hear me? This one is super important because it's Sag. Hey, MKs, welcome, my love. Welcome. Okay, Sagittarius, who is leaving your life? The Four of Cups. Okay, I believe the Four of Cups is Cancerian energy, but, you know, we'll see who's coming into your life, Sagittarius. Oh no, we've got the Devil and the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting matchup here. Could be an Aquarius. There could be an Aquarius that's coming into your life. With the Devil, you know, I like Devil energy, to be honest with you. I get along with Capricorns very well. I'm sorry, did I say Aquarius? I meant Capricorn. I get along with Capricorns very well. And, you know, in love relationships, I'm the type of person that really embraces like obsessive behaviors. I behave that way. I don't have any Capricorn in my chart. I'm just that way. As long as it's, you know, relatively healthy. I feel like a little bit of codependency is actually attractive. And I know somebody in here may be like, that's not codependency. Shut up. Okay. Open your mind. A little bit of codependency, a little bit of toxicity is not a bad thing to me. If it's a bad thing to you, go live your life. Nobody's telling you to like embrace that, but I like it. So let's see. Cause you know, if the Devil had to be matched up with anybody, it being matched up with the Knight of Pentacles is, you know, pretty good. The Knight of Pentacles is really, really dependable. Somebody you can rely on. The Knight of Pentacles is that person that has like that entire field. That's his. Okay. He's going to make that into something amazing. You know, he's got that big ass house in the background. This is somebody that, you know, is in it to win it, in it for the long haul and planning ahead. Okay, so this person may have some toxic behaviors, but whoever this person is, they might be coming with some stability. Before we jump to conclusions, though, let's get some more cards, right? Okay, so tell me about this Four of Cups. Who's leaving? And, you know, this who's leaving for you, Sagittarius, could also just be a mindset, one in which maybe you're not focusing on love at the moment. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Tell me about this Four of Cups. Four of Cups, please. Four of Cups. Four of Cups, please. Four of Cups. All right. Ooh, we got the Chariot. Wow, strong Cancer energy. Right now, both of these cards are Cancer for you, Sagittarius. So it looks like, you know, maybe there was something that you weren't focusing on. Maybe there was something that you didn't think was coming in, and it is coming in, okay? It's coming, you know, with the full force of the Emperor. Really, that's what the Chariot is, the Emperor. Total control here. Somebody really knows what they want, and they're coming. Okay, tell me about this Devil. Okay, we got the Four of Wands. Now, interestingly, the Four of Wands came out upright, but then it fumbled and went upside down. We also have the Queen of Swords. I feel like the Four of Wands meant to come out fumbled like that, okay? I feel like it's telling us about a little bit of instability here. And the Queen of Swords. That's Libra energy and Aries energy. It's like, you know, maybe this is the universe's way of saying there's somebody coming in with some, you know, like mildly toxic behaviors. Perhaps it's going to be up to you, Sagittarius, to maybe set some boundaries in order to make, you know, because if you don't, like, things could get a little out of hand, a little unstable. With the Four of Wands next to the Queen of Swords too, it could also be extrapolating on that Devil and saying that this person talks sideways. This person always has some nasty shit coming out of their mouth. They bring instability and drama into what should be 11-11, blessings, a stable home, you know, a good relationship, a celebration. They're a downer, maybe, okay? Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Wow, Sagittarius, you got the Four of Cups twice. You know, Sagittarius, I just feel like, you know, you're losing interest in something that maybe once held a lot of power. You know, this is power. Maybe something that had a lot of power over you, it just doesn't anymore. And maybe that's what that's saying. Maybe this is saying that, you know, this thing that used to, you know, maybe it's a person that like you did everything for and that you would stop everything for. This person was really important in your life. Maybe this person is losing that hold on you. And maybe that person is coming in and trying to regain that. With this devil, they're trying to regain control because they have like that toxic connection. With the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this person wants control, but even they don't realize that that's the reason they're coming in. They just want to reinstate themselves. So this person is maybe being strategic, maybe being very smart about this, but the goal here, I think they believe their own lie, that they're coming in with stability. And part of the reason that this person might be coming in is because you are expressing, you're showing that you've lost interest in them. And, you know, let's face it, if somebody is a devil to you long enough, you're gonna be like, you know, I can't do this anymore. Eventually, that's what happens, right? Okay, so it looks like that same person might be coming back in. Tell me about this Chariot, please. Okay, so 2 cards came out. We got the Justice and then one Justice and the King of Cups. I can see that it's the King of Cups. Oh boy, you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody here wants to come in. They want to be truthful. They want to like, you know, even the scales here. I think this person that is leaving is coming back on this side I see. And maybe somebody could have, you know, been honest with you and, you know, open their heart to you. But I'm seeing here, like, you know, somebody here was not interested. Okay. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. The 8 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work on something with you. Somebody's going to come in and tell you straight up. Tell me about this 4 of Wands. Okay. So I knew we were going to get a 4. The 4 of Pentacles didn't pop out, but I saw, you know, it flipped right here in my deck. 4 of Pentacles. So somebody's really trying to hold on to something. Tell me about the 4 of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's coming back with committal energy. Somebody's coming back with, you know, stability. And this person's intentions may be to strategically work on the relationship, show that they are coming with dedication, and perhaps they want to flip that 4 of Wands in reverse to a 4 of Wands upright. 4 of Cups, 6 of Swords. And they want to fix your lack of interest here, Sagittarius. This person is like, let's fix this, okay? There's a problem here. Let's fix it. With the Justice and the King of Cups, I feel like this person, tell me about this. Give me an Osho Zen for the Justice and the King of Cups, because I have a hunch here. Justice, King of Cups, the Rebel, Emperor energy. So guys, the Emperor is, you know, somebody that really takes control. And this is somebody that, you know, this person could have control issues, in fact, okay? Although it's coming up with some beautiful, beautiful signs, or cards rather. Justice and the King of Cups. King of Cups is very emotionally balanced. Justice is Libra, but it's also, you know, justice, karma, right and wrong, you know, things like that. With the Rebel coming up, I see that somebody that is leaving your life, you know, Sagittarius, I feel like you're leaving someone's life. You're the one who's leaving. And you're leaving because it's right. It was logical. It was right and wrong. It was cause and effect, okay? And you're going to take all of your beautiful love away from this person. And you're running away with that Chariot because you've broken the chains of the devil. Hey, Pitbull lover. I love Pitbulls too, actually. I had one for a long time. I was talking to some parents yesterday. We had her for 15 years, and we ended up having to put her down because of pancreatitis, but she ate well. All right, Sagittarius. So this is who is leaving. It's you. You're leaving someone, and this person is going to attempt to come back in and show you that, you know, they've learned a lesson. They're much more logical now because they've lived some things, and, you know, they're smarter now. And, you know, it's almost like maybe they'll admit that they added some instability here, but they want to work on this. As the Knight of Pentacles, this person with the 8 of Pentacles, this person is very, very, very committed to working on this. This person really, really wants to bring your connection to calmer waters. They want to mend fences. Okay. Now, remember that this person is coming out as a devil. So I didn't get the magician in here or anything like that, but this could be, I do feel like this person really just wants to, have control over you again. And then they may, revert back to some of their toxic behaviors. So just keep that in mind. Okay. And I'm not saying this person is bad. We're, how we were raised, we're, what we've experienced and stuff like that. I do think this person genuinely wants to give you everything, but it seems like maybe the toxic behaviors are a self-protective thing. Okay. And that doesn't make it okay. It just makes it, it makes this person fallible. That's all. All right, guys. So let's keep going. We're moving on to Scorpiana.